Welcome back to the channel Collective Divine. It's me, Tony, back with your spiritual messages for today. We are gathered here. I'm actually at the library. Try to get a good view for you guys today on the lower level. But yeah, coming to the video, liking the video, and subscribing to the channel so that we continue to grow. We're going to be looking into your love energetics for today to see what Spirit wants to say to you. Testing, testing. Yeah, we want to see what Spirit has in store for you today in regards to the incoming messages, what's surrounding you in love, what's coming towards you in love. Happy Friday, one of my favorite days, right? Although these readings are timeless, and whenever you reach this reading, it should resonate for you. Let's see, for Libra today, what's the message? Air sign, Libra, what's the messages for Libra today, Spirit, in regards to love and romance? What does Libra need to know at this time? We got death. So this is transformation or a cycle closing out for someone if this isn't literally death. It's interesting, I watched a movie last night from one of my favorite authors, Stephen King. It was a pretty good movie. It was all about death, though. This could be an ego death if this isn't like a literal death. This could also be poison as well. Maybe someone has some sort of a health issues, mental or physical. I recommend detoxing. All right, let's get into your messages. Grounding your reading today, what do we have? The Eight of Gems. Yeah, someone's been overworking themselves. So this death cycle could be exhaustion or someone being tired. Someone's finances may be in danger as well. Death with the Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like someone's getting tired here, either tired of working or they're exhausted or something like that. I mean, this could be a rebirth in someone's finances. What's the rest of the messages? Magician. So manifesting here. The Master Manifestor. Aries, Gemini energy. Knight of Storms. Page of Gems. And the Four of Embers. So we have a relationship coming towards you. Some sort of a small offer. Someone wants to bring news, Knight of Storms, or bring an offer to you. This may even be financial support as well to some sort of a stable foundation. Maybe this is a friend or someone that you trust. It could be a relationship or a twin flame union. Perhaps someone in your soul tribe or soul family. Two major arcana to show up first, though, was Death and Magician. So we'll see. This could be magics. I mean, Scorpio major arcana, Death with the Magician. That could be spell work. Someone speaking death over someone's finances or someone's health. Three of Bubbles. I'm getting worship here. Worship on top of death? Who is that? That's Kali Shiva. This could also be someone supporting someone if they're currently in the hospital. This would be like people that love you, reaching out to you, supporting you, bringing you gifts, maybe even laughter as well is what I'm getting with the Three of Bubbles. It's typically known as a celebration card. One gathering. The world. So there's a cycle closing out and there's a cycle opening up as per usual, right? I'm also getting, if this is something this can be related to health and business. It's almost like a car, the check engine light. When one thing in the body or one thing in the business or this family unit or this collective or whatever this is, right? It's similar to the body's health system as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Virgo showed up in this reading, Major Arcana Hermit. But yeah, if one thing in the body breaks down or one thing in the business breaks down, multiple things are going to break down. We can have the internet here, or someone's a traveler, Sagittarius energy. on top of the Magician. That's a lot of passion. That's a lot of fire. We could be dealing with a guru or someone that's, okay, so I'm getting someone that's well-rounded here. Got the blinders on, the blockers, Two of Swords, missing the target, lying to themselves, or not being able to see the truth, or not wanting to make a decision here. This could be like someone, for instance, someone's on life support and someone's trying to figure out whether they should pull the plug or not. Now that's going to resonate for some. Seven of Embers. Yeah, someone's being guarded over this situation here. Someone's health is dwindling. It's giving me like a what if someone was at a King of Pentacles and now they're like they're like digressing into a page here. Yeah, and I'm getting like protective energy of someone. Maybe someone's trying to hold on to what last bit of energy that they have or something like that. Like when someone's dying and then the next person that's like next to them is like don't speak too much, you need to save your energy, right? Something like that. I don't even know why that's coming through this reading here. So obviously someone's dealing with death or some sort of a sickness or disease or health issues at this time. Page of Storms. Note taking. This could be a student. This could also be someone spying on you through the internet or the World Wide Web. So if you have social medias, you best believe someone's doing some sort of a magic or spell work. Five. Yeah, this is a fight. A physical disagreement. This could also be training as well. This is my paparazzi's energy. So it's reconfirming a whole bunch of people is trying to be in someone's energy. We got the paparazzi card, Five of Embers, Three of Bubbles, which is more people. This is like the negative aspect of a bunch of people wanting to be around you and the positive aspect of a bunch of people wanting to be around you. So yeah, people are showing up to a funeral here. Or again, if someone's sick, they're like showing up to, what is this? Eight of Storms, a mental blockage, a mental prison. Yes, yeah, this could be like mental illness as well. Like someone's brain is flatlining. It's like this person's seen too much or they've been through a lot or something like that. It could be like, what's that disease? Alzheimer's or something like that. I'm not sure what the story is, but it comes out on top of the World card and the Magician. Yeah, so it has to be spell work. I'm getting like revenge vibes. This is one of the weirdest readings I've done in a long time. This is the cure here. This would be past memories as well of watching someone grow up. But this could also be love coming towards someone. We got the Three of Bubbles and then it doubles to the Six of Bubbles, which would be 9. Wish fulfillment, contentment. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can say about that is like you don't want people that's sick to suffer, right? Now I'm getting don't leave people behind or something like that. However it resonates for you. It reminds me of like the military or the army or something like that when they're at war and then somebody gets injured and they're like, no soldiers left behind. That's what it reminds me of. Now, with this being a love reading, this could be how you feel about someone or how someone feels about you. All right, so the reading is starting to come together. We got the Empress. Yep, there we go. The Empress on top of Seven of Embers on top of Page. So the Empress, Libra, and Taurus energy is royalty here, or some high value individual. Someone with high standards. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This person's traveled the world. They had a very lavish life. I don't think they have any regrets here. It's just a sad thing to see from someone to drop from their highest point to their lowest point. the Queen of Storms. But you hear it all the time. People, not all the time, when people have regrets on their deathbed, they're like, oh, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. No, some people, 10-10, the cycle's closing out. Some people are like, well, I'm happy to go. Like, okay, so this is mediumship here. Some people are like, yeah, I did everything I wanted to do. I accomplished all the things I wanted to accomplish. Like, I don't need a therapist. I don't need a psychologist, right? I'm not suicidal. The Queen of Storms is also a relationship, however. So this person could have been married. You have marriage coming towards you as well. This may be someone's life path or life journey or what's destined for them. Let's get more of the messages. I'll start another spread. Take a look at the major arcana to see if I can get any additional clarification about what's going on here for you, Libra. But you're coming out of your energy today in Queen of Storms and the Empress. So if this is you, this could be like a lapse, and you can be any sign, really. This could be like a lapse in recovery or something like that. Maybe your financial stance or possibly even your physical or mental health. I was having a kind of like a revelation or just rethinking things or hashing things out. See, the problem with trying to tell people to do something or trying to give people advice is that they think they're going to be 21 forever. So they don't have the perspective or the hindsight that someone in their 30s or someone in their 40s have. When a person that's 21 thinks of getting old, they just think of old age. They don't really think about really the nitty gritty of, oh, did you have health insurance? Because now you're walking around with aches and pains all over your body or something like that, whatever the case may be. Things that people don't typically realize. Like men, when they get older, they naturally lose more testosterone, just like women. They naturally lose estrogen, right? You may think that you're strong and then one day you just wake up weak. Like it naturally happens. And some people, they can't think outside of themselves. They don't think that one day they're going to get old. Or it's kind of like when you forget your wallet or you forget your car keys. The older you get, the more that'll start to happen. Yeah, you was young, you was vibrant, you had good memory, you were strong, and now the older you're getting, you're forgetting your car keys, right? Things like that. Now you wake up with back pains. Maybe one of your tooth fell out last week, right? It's stuff like that. So that's the perspective that younger people don't have sometimes. And there's other things for older people as well. There's certain things that you took for granted at a young age that you probably shouldn't have. Let's see. So 5 major arcanas. What was grounding this message again? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the view. I'm even looking at the camera like, yep, look at those nice buildings in the background. Yeah. Even 1313, even after all that hard work, things can come crashing down so fast. Death. Scorpio energy. This could be intuition or deep-seated wisdom, like occultism, the Magician, and the World card. Aries, Sagittarius energy, right? Worldwide communication and connections and that sort of thing. So yeah, someone has a big soul family, a soul tree. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that movie Big Fish with Ewan McGregor when his father was dying. That's interesting, right? Wow, sun and moon showing up in the eclipse a few readings back, masculine and feminine energy. So again, last night I was watching Stephen King's Riding the Bullet when the dude's mother was dying and he was trying to get to her, and now I'm remembering, which is the feminine, right? Now I'm remembering, yeah, that movie Big Fish when Ewan McGregor was trying to get to his father when his father was dying, right? Alzheimer's, right? And then he's telling his life story, how he'd been all over the world and he just experienced all these things and met all these people and made all these friends, kind of like Forrest Gump, but it's more fantasy driven. And yeah, his father, I wouldn't necessarily say he died, but he transformed into a big fish at the end. Spoilers, right? And then yeah, it's not a major arcana, but the Empress is, but they're both Libra. So Libra, this is you standing in your energy, or this could be someone coming towards you, a very high value individual. Could be a Libra. You could also be dealing with, yeah, a lot of people could be learning from you as well. I mean, in my case, um, I went through an intense medical procedure, right? One for the history books. So this could be people experimenting on you as well. They do this all the time. They do studies on Alzheimer's or studies on so many different health issues and medical issues out there, right? So this could be someone studying you as well, because it's a lot of air energy, a lot of cerebral energy. It's reminding me of like a scientist, an author or a writer or something, or just a bunch of people taking notes. Pages, they're spying or they're watching over you here. Page of gems. Again, if this, they usually pay you for those studies. Take part in this study and we'll do for 30 days and we'll pay you $2,000 and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or again, you could be dealing with students or something like that. You may be a teacher or a counselor here with the Queen of Storms, which confirms that. And then the Knight of Storms. This is speaking. This is the therapist, and this is someone that they're trying to get to speak up. And again, ooh, this was resonating with me a few days ago. Yeah, someone's trying to record a therapy session here. Because Page of Pentacles, this is typically spying. But for me, when you look at the original Rider-Waite Tarot and the Page of Pentacles, and this person's holding this coin up like, oh, it reminds me of people holding a cell phone in their hand, taking selfies and stuff like that. Or holding some sort of a peripheral or mobile device, which would be recording, having proof, right? Tangibles, having proof. So yeah, there's multiple stories showing up as per usual. The numerology showing up for air sign. We have a crescendo here. Let's begin the lesson. Wow. So, the Two of Swords, or a blockage here. Someone could have you blocked on social media, or you could have someone blocked on social media. You may know that someone's watching you or investigating you. Yeah. Investigations going on here. Or again, this could be clinical research or whatever the case may be. This may just be per your notes. Like regular people like myself, we don't go to a fancy college or we don't go get some fancy degree somewhere. We actually do science in our own household. We do our own research, right? Tyler Perry slept in a car for almost a year writing some of the most brilliant scripts ever, and now he's like a billionaire, owns half of Atlanta. So it doesn't have to be someone in some big gigantic building with some college degree that's going to tell you what's going on in the world. There's people like me out there that's able to do that for you, right? Three of Bubbles. So from the Two of Swords to the Three of Bubbles, someone's trying to share some sort of an information with you. Or this could be like a big classroom. Someone's trying to share information with someone. Force of Embers. Someone that really loves you or care about you, right? That's how a teacher is supposed to care about their job. Or a doctor, right? The doctor's oath. They shouldn't be trying to poison people with medications, right? They literally took the oath to save people, right? But this could be a twin flame coming towards you, or again, someone in your soul tribe, because I'm not getting divine counterparts yet. I am seeing Empress, however. But this could be like the death of an Empress or something like that, or the rebirth of an Empress. Yeah, like a high value person. Like there's so many people that was in this person's energy or something like that. Could be the problem too. People pleasing. You gave out too much of your energy, and it's messing with someone's health, or it's messing with someone's mental. Like Britney Spears and being a celebrity. Like she went crazy. Like when I was in high school, she was one of the hottest singers ever. Now, when I look at her, she looks, what is she, like 40 something? She looks like she's damn near 60. Right? She was in a Mickey Mouse club since she was a little kid. Right? Fighting a spiritual war here. Yeah. Everything that's glitter isn't gold. That could be relationships as well. That could be a fancy job that someone has, right? That's weighing heavily on their soul, right? Their mental and their physical, probably even their emotional as well. Yeah, the memories. Now there's highlights, yeah. Sometimes we get to look back on, like our parents will have photo albums and photo books, People in my generation are going to have the internet, right? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Your digital footprint, pretty much, is what your people are going to look back and say, oh, this is what this person did with their life. You could have a cure. There's a possibility of a cure. So if someone is having health issues, there is a possibility of a cure coming up here, right? And for me, this is physical maintenance, but there's a lot of cerebral occultism going on here. So again, science. And then, yeah, a mental blockage here that someone's trying to find themselves out of. Maybe they're mentally strong and they don't let people in, is what I'm getting as well. I mean, hey, you got to have your walls up sometimes. You can't believe everything you see on the internet. And you can't please all the people all the time, right? I'm not going to sit there and like, people that know me know not to send me. Like, if you have a different disagreement with me, you better not send me no 4-page letter in a damn text message, because I won't even read the first line. So it's something like that. Sometimes you have to protect your energy from people. As a content creator, I'm not going to sit through my comments and let what people have to say about me dictate, trigger my emotions or trigger my mental, right? That stuff literally affects your health, right? What's hiding? The 10 of Embers. Yeah, there's burdens here. Someone's overworking themselves. They're carrying the burdens of, I don't know, either their job. I talk about it all the time. That job is going to replace you one day. Like, not to say that you shouldn't work for your money or have a job, but you need to have time for yourself. It's Friday, right? There's 7 days in a week. You work 5 days a week. Take the weekend off to detox, to rest, or to do something different other than think about your work. The King of Storms. There we go. There's your divine counterpart. So someone who's going to be the therapist's therapist, who's going to be the doctor's doctor, who's going to be the healer's healer, right? So you have your divine counterpart coming in here. Again, this could be self-love, realizing your truth, balancing your masculine and your feminine. But this could indeed be a relationship. This could be a lifelong relationship. Usually they say the men die before the women because they live harder and more stressful lives. So all the women out there that want to be like men, right? You, again, see, you don't think about that at 21. No one told you, or you had no idea that men died before women, or usually die at an earlier age than women because men work. We live harder lives. So yeah, right. I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna pull from the bottom. I'm gonna start a new pile here. So based off what I'm looking at so far, there's always gonna be challenges and things that people go through. You know, you have to develop a certain type of toughness, or at least you have to have the right kind of people around you if you're a business owner, right, to help you balance these things out. If if I Ruled the World, who was that? Nas, Lauryn Hill, right? Even iniquity, spiritual iniquity. If you're feeling like you're carrying the whole weight of the world on your shoulders, that's where you get back pain from. Again, it's the emotions and whatever you're dealing with mentally that literally has to come out somehow. So it's going to come out through, it's going to manifest itself in your body through cancer or through whatever sickness, nervousness. Like when you get nervous, which is thought to be a mental thing, don't you see your hands shaking and trembling, right? Isn't fear, which is something fake, doesn't it stop people in their tracks and stop them from doing things and living their life? So everything that we do battle with here on the earth plane comes from the spiritual, right? Even the positive things, all these buildings that were created, someone thought of them first, and then they were manifested in the physical. So yeah, someone had a long life of hard work. They might have been married. It's not all negative. They could have had a strong support system here, so I'm not sure who this is. I see lovers, so yeah, someone very loved here. I think about that stuff all the time when people die. It's like, wow. Even if the person was just 18 years old, I'm like, damn, that's 18 years of intelligence, wisdom, life experience and all that stuff that just disappeared like that. A 70-year-old, damn, that's 70 years of life experience just gone like that. So yeah, try to live life to the greatest, right? Have no regrets. Use your discernment. You don't have to take part in everything. I've never been to a concert in my life, right? But I've definitely turned my house into a concert. I've had house parties, kickbacks. Let's see, what's the message here for Libra? The chosen one is what I'm getting. So cross watchers or whoever you may be, yeah, there should be a message here for you as well. Not sure if you're watching this reading for a Libra that's going through health issues or that's needing to make a decision at this time. I did see the King and Queen of Storms, so a divine partnership here. The Star, and there goes Aquarius. Wish fulfillment here. Highlights, celebrity. Yeah, this person could have been a celebrity. Yeah. Maybe you have celebrity energy as well. Yeah. Like you can be a normal person. A lot of people may not see you that way. Some people may see you as a divine individual. And yeah, you just have a lot of friends. You have a huge family. You have a huge soul tribe. Mm-hmm. The King of Gems. So masculine, a patriarch. Could be a business owner, a CEO, an entrepreneur. This could be someone that's into gardening. This could be a feminine as well, a feminine entrepreneur, taking on masculine energy. So a gardener, a real estate agent, someone that's in business, finances, taxes, whatever the case may be. Could be a chef. Could be a nurse. We have Ace of Bubbles. Yeah, the love is coming through here. So yeah. Sometimes you have to get the negativity out of the way in order to get to the positive. What's the channel message? You know how people have flashbacks? I'm getting the reverse. I don't know what you call it because I'm like channeling off the cuff right now. But it's like this could be how someone sees their future as well. They see their future set up in a certain type of way, being surrounded by love, being financially abundant here. But you have to be open to that sort of thing. You can't be like, oh, I want to be rich and famous, or I want to have the love of the people, but that's not something that you're open to, right? Practice what you preach. You got the Five of Bubbles, a change up in the emotions. People typically see it as sadness, right? That's even how I drew it, right? Sweating out negative emotions. If you want to know how this picture or how I drew it, it's supposed to be a bubble, but it's melting. Or it's sweating out the impurities of the emotions, right? Someone could be having vivid dreams and nightmares. Ace of Bubbles is not only love, it's someone's intuition firing up, right? Love makes you do crazy things. Even when you love yourself too much, people look at you crazy, like you're not supposed to have self-love, like you're not supposed to have standards. Some people very well in relationships and they can't stand on their own 2 feet. Someone may be looking at you like, wow, this person is able to stand on their own 2 feet. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Justice. Well, this is a love reading, right? So again, Libra, you showing up in your reading, or you could be dealing with a Libra or an air sign. But yet this person may be very loving, very down to earth, very supportive. Watch it with that people pleasing. People will drain you, right? Then Three of Bubbles again. Yeah, someone wants a deep, this has to be someone from your soul tribe. Someone wants to have a deep relationship with you. This is like a soulmate. This may even be a marriage developing if you're not already in union. Right? Someone wants a lot of your I explained this to someone this morning. I was like, see, there's one thing you got to know about men, right? And our literal meat, not just the meat between our legs, right? You got money, energy, attention, and time. And I had to explain to her, money is the easiest thing a man can give away because you can make that back. But your energy, attention, and time, come on now. Ten of bubbles right after the three of bubbles. So yeah, someone's falling more and more in love with you. If you're in it, this could be an intuitive, or you're inspiring this person to be more intuitive or take the emotions. It's like, I'm not sure if they're detoxing or something like that, or this may even be a class as well. I'm getting, maybe someone read a book, or they're how can you watch poetry? So they're watching an inspiring movie, or they're reading poetry. Yeah, I just ran into someone that I met earlier this year. Um, Long story, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, he's actually reading a book. Yeah, he's older than me. He's like 51, 52. And I literally just ran into him and yeah, exchanged some business and news with him. But yeah, so you could be reading a book, or someone could be reading a book here. Oh, it's a lot of bubbles showing up here. Ace of bubbles, 5, 3, and then a 10. And then someone very business savvy, the King of Pentacles gems with the Justice card, establishing relationships. This could also be leaving behind a legacy. Knight of Embers, an adventurer on top of the Ace. So there's romance and passion coming towards someone. You know how you fall in love with someone and then you have sex with them? This could be the reverse. And that's been a recurring thing over the past week. And I keep saying a joke. After sex, the person turns over, is like, I'm going to marry you. Oh, and it wasn't Kaya. It's Rashida. I guess that's her name, right? I'm going to put it on and make her want to marry me. You know I got to talk about music, right? As a clairvoyant, the first gift you get is clairaudience. So you know I got to talk about music, which runs hand in hand with any type of artistic or spiritual creation that you have, whether it's singing, dancing, any type of artistic storytelling. We got the 5 of embers on top of 5 of bubbles. So this is indeed a change, man. This could have been some sort of an emotional fight, or some sort of an internal battle that someone's having with themselves. Again, I want to have friends, but I don't want to open myself up. I want to have friends, but I don't want to go outside and go out in public or in the community and make new friendships, right? I want to experience love, but I don't know how to approach a woman. Or as a woman, I don't know how to make myself feminine enough for a man to approach me. It's like half and half. I'm looking at a 10, but it's like half and half. This would be like someone walking around with their hat, with their with their cup half filled, right? And I'm laughing because as a Libra reading, right, you guys have issues making decisions, right? And they would say optimism is walking around with your cup half full. You look at it as half full, not half empty, which would be pessimism. But it's like your cup's not full, regardless. That's like cooking some. That's like a woman cooking someone a dinner, but the dinner's not all the way done, or all you have is sides and not a main tray, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be. 3 of embers, setting sail, meeting someone halfway. Someone wants to go on a journey or take a trip here. This could be someone's passion igniting as well. On top of justice, yeah. Wanting to jump into a relationship. I'm getting Page of Pentacles energy from this 3 of Pentacles, from this 3 of Wands. It's like, you know what? It could be mental illness, some sort of a scarcity, nervousness, or something like that. It's like someone may want to go towards a relationship, but they don't know if the person likes them or loves them or whatever the case may be. This may be someone questioning their marriage or their connection with someone. Strength card. You know what it reminds me of as well? So multiple messages for multiple people, because this could be a motivational speaker as well, with the King and Queen of Embers and Justice. Mahatma Gandhi was a Libra, and most Libras run the world, if you didn't know. but the strength card. I remember Martin Luther King saying that one thing he regrets is that he's integrating his people into a burning building, right? Yeah, you have freedom to do whatever you want, but what's the point of having freedom if you can't afford to sit next to a white man at a restaurant, or if you can't afford all this shit? Like, who can afford this building, right? I'm not sure if you know someone in the Marines. What am I getting? Yeah, in the American flag. This is loyalty. This has something to do with someone's loyalty. Yeah, strength. The DNA, your lineage, what you should be loyal to, your heritage, right? I'm even getting celebrity vibes. If we do have a celebrity here watching this reading, or someone that has aspirations of being famous, because I was getting paparazzi vibes, and you're doubting yourself, again, and I say this before in the past, it's like, if you're already on stage here, or like you'll have people looking for you regardless of who you are, right? Someone's going to resonate with someone regardless. But if you're already on stage, and you're already like on the trajectory of where you want to go, how would they say, because what is it, public speaker, it's like most people's fears are public speaking, basically, right? So what do they say, picture people as pigs, as naked pigs. But it's like, why, if you have some sort of a talent or skill, and again, people will let you know throughout your whole entire life, hey, you're beautiful, or hey, you're a good artist, or hey, you got a nice voice, or whatever the case may be, right? If people are already interested in your talent, you don't have to convince anyone, right? You're already getting paid thousands of dollars or millions of dollars to perform your art on stage. So what are you nervous for, right? What is it? Imposter syndrome. Or maybe someone feels like they spent too much of their life working um, on a career or a job. They spent too much time on that versus actually their relationships. Yeah, the strength card on top of bubbles. hmm Yeah, you got to find some way to change this type of thing. It's systems of control. The Queen of Embers, a very creative and talented individual, a mover and a shaker. This will be a female leader or strategist, right? A naturalist, aka wild woman, a content creator. So anything, OnlyFans, Patreon. Mm, this could be like okay, Shakari Richardson. We're getting the marathon runner vibe. It comes out in the same role as the King of Gems. So this would be someone with a lot of creative talent here, feminine energy. This would be the community or the love that you have, or the love that people want to share with you, right? Wish fulfillment and contentment. This is a personal business, or this is someone high value when it comes to material things, right? Maybe you're coming into union with, so we had the King and Queen of Air, and now we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Embers. Yeah, someone's multi-talented here, basically. I mean, if this is all one person or even a small group of people, this is a whole lot of talent in one person or in a group of people. This is like a vibe tribe or something like that. The Knight of Storms. Communication, right? It's a speech here. A speech about creativity, a speech about passion. It's giving me like a content creator that's teaching people about content creation. Listening to someone that has done it. So again, yeah, that could be like a mentor, a teacher, or a guru here. Page of Bubbles. Yeah, muse activity for me. So someone's definitely crushing on you. hmm This could also be the highlights of someone's intuition. Someone's intuition is firing up here. Yeah, we got the Ace of Bubbles, the Ten of Bubbles, and the Page of Bubbles. So a young intuitive. The pages are very young or they're immature, right? Like kids, we tell kids, you don't know what love is, little kid, right? But I mean, it could be a crush, right? So yeah, someone has a crush on you. Mm-mm. The Queen of Bubbles. So yeah, a healer or a nurse, some sort of a clairvoyant here. They go from the page to the queen. So this child was born as someone that has supreme knowledge, supreme intelligence, or supreme intuition, empathic abilities. They could be a child psychic as well, right? Who was that? Drew Barrymore played when she was younger. What is it, Firestarter or something like that? I actually just saw the updated version maybe last month. Yeah, with Zac Efron, her father. So yeah, I never watched it, but now I kind of got more of the story. She was a child of clairvoyants and intuitives. Mhm. So this could be a child of a witch, or a child of a clairvoyant or an intuitive or something like that. Uh, Page of Gems. So there's a lot of pages that came up in this reading here. So yeah, you definitely very well may be a celebrity or an intuitive, right? This is pain. This is patronage, right? This is Strength card, Leo, the celebrity, Three of Bubbles, a concert, people wanting to be around this person, paying them for their money. This could be online activity as well, right? Air signs rule social media, Libra. So that is your second spread. Let's pull out the major arcanas and the court cards and see if I can get any additional clarifiers for you before we close out the reading. I wonder how the audio is doing. Now, fun fact, the last time I did a reading in this exact same spot, um, I did a reading called, it was supposed to be a pick a card reading. I used the Lord of the Rings tarot deck, and I was using, what other deck was I using? The Modern Witch Tarot, right? The LGBTQ tarot deck. And yeah, the reading was called the one ring or the one reading because I was in the middle of me switching to the next pile. The video just shut off. Right, I was using another phone that was like low quality. Fun fact, I might repost it. Actually, I think I did repost it maybe last week, but I deleted it off of my news feed. So a lot of fire sign, a lot of air sign energy. So either you or the person that's coming towards you have a lot of fire sign energy, a lot of air sign energy in their chart. Justice in the Libra, the scales, and Leo, royalty, and the strength card. Again, strong DNA or someone very beautiful. They're both very beautiful, right? This is the Empress and both the morning stars, right? The lion is the king of the jungle, pretty much, right? So someone they have a lot of strong, they have a lot of internal strength and a lot of external strength, right? Yeah. Holding up the world, hoisting the world up on their shoulders, right? Or thinking that they can do things all by themselves. You ever heard of getting tired? Of course, the Ace of Bubbles stands out to me. So this is a new opportunity for love, right? Or self-love, right? Making sure that your cup is full, right? We want it overflowing before we bring it to someone. Let's see. Yeah, there was a lot going on here. So we got two pages. We did see the Page of Swords showing up in this reading. So someone is spying on you, or they're watching over you, or you're being investigated. This could be, they better watch it. They watch you too close, they're going to fall for you, right? Because you get to see someone in their natural light when you hone and focus on someone. But yeah, this is someone being paid for their patronage, right? My token of appreciation. This could be an amateur entrepreneur, business owner, right? And then this is the love. Someone has some sort of a gift, whether it's singing or dancing or some sort of a spiritual gift. They could be a psychic or an intuitive. Knights, Knight of Storms, Knight of Embers. Communications in regards to passions, right? Someone's passionate about what they're communicating about here. And this could be a content creator. We could have an editor here, right? Because I sense poetry, I sense storytelling, I sense an author, an illustrator. Two queens and a king. That's funny. Two queens and a king. Oh. Okay, Queen of Bubbles and the Queen of Embers. So yeah, they're very talented, very, very attractive, right? They have the ability to make people fall in love with them, right? I'm getting Shakira and Beyonce vibe. Hips don't lie, right? So this could be someone very physically attractive, the law of attraction, right? Being able to entice people, either with their body or with their emotions, right? Their words, their soul's essence, right? A king or a queen or in their own right. Well, those are both queens, the Queen of Embers and the Queen of Bubbles. So a creative clairvoyant, possibly even as well. We have the King of Gems. I'm getting Nina Sky and the Alchemist Hold You Down. So someone very supportive. Um, yeah, someone very financially well off, stable. Right. Again, this could be a village. Two feminines. Yeah, this could be polygamy as well. Mm. I know some people ain't gonna like that. If people don't like the word surrender and submit, they definitely ain't gonna like that word polygamy and polyamory. Numerologies, just to give you an idea. 3 of Embers, 3 of Bubbles. Someone's definitely wanted to come towards you. They wanted to be all up in your energy, all up in your space, right? They want to know what you think. They want to know how you feel. Yeah, this could be a counselor, a psychiatrist, or a therapist as well, or someone that genuinely cares about you. Again, going back to the reading, right? They want to know what's in your head. They want to know what you feel. This could be like a doctor or someone that loves you that's coming towards you and asking you how you're feeling, right? While you're all laid up in bed. 5 and 5s, changes, getting the Tupac song changes. So yeah, you can have a lot of people coming to visit you. You may even have people fighting over you to come and visit you, right? Like this would be like a man on his deathbed and having, again, polygamy, or sometimes people don't even know that a woman can do it too, has multiple relationships or has multiple families, right? So this would be like um, two people showing up at this person's funeral and being like, what? You was with this person too? Or what? You knew this person too? Or something like that? 10 of Bubbles there. But there's a lot of love here. hmm it's known by a lot of people that you are loved. So it's like, can you really blame this person, right? But yeah, very intuitive individual. Ace of Bubbles. There's more love than it is like envy and hate and jealousy here. It's like someone showing up to pay their last respects. We can have a last will or last rites as well. The star, right? Your last wishes. A celebrity, even if this isn't in regards to the death of a celebrity. The 6 of Embers, yeah, someone that was pedestalized. And then we have Chariot. Both of these cards are movement and travel for me, right? This is a victory coming towards you, or you traveling towards that victory, or someone coming towards you and placing that crown on your head, right? Nurturing energy with the Cancer, right? You could be going to a clairvoyant, or a very intuitive person could be coming towards you, giving you some sort of an insight. Break deck message for air sign Libra before we close out this message for today. And then I gotta jump into another room of this very tall building and get some business done. Let's see. What's the message for air sign Libra today, Spirit? What does Libra need to know in regards to the love messages? Last message, the Hierophant, marriage or healing. So that's what I have for you here today.